Hello and welcome to Trending in My Life. Today is a day in the life video. So I've edited a short this morning and now I'm off out. It's about 9 AM and come with me and see where we end up. I know where I want to go, but I was just getting my coat on and it chucked it down with rain outside. So I think the day is going to be very flexible. I hope you'll come along and see what happens. Well, I've set off, but it's still raining. Okay, here's an update for you. It's still raining. Wait for a train. And I'm now at the station that I need to be at to get where I need to go, which is good. And while I was on the bus, a guy got on the bus who had been jogging, he was soaking wet, and he tried to pay with Google Pay on the tap thing that we do to pay when we get on buses. And his phone was wet and his hands were wet, and it took him about 3 minutes, and I could feel the anxiety rising because he kept trying to sort of dry his hands, but there was nothing to dry them on, and dry his phone, but there was nothing to dry it on because everything he had was wet. So there's a lesson for you if you're jogging in the rain. I'm at Shoreditch High Street, and as you can see from behind me, there's plenty of street art. There is also plenty of street art here. There we go. Let's go explore. It's a misconception that street art changes all the time in London, because it doesn't. Some of the stuff stays there for a long time, like the one behind me and the one in front of me. I'm heading towards Brick Lane, but there's plenty of good stuff around Shoreditch which isn't on Brick Lane. There's lots to see in side streets as you go down, but because I'm on my 54th, I think, street art short, quite often I come to a place like this and I'm like, got that, because they're here from previous times that I've been here before. So it's not as simple as just filming everything that I see, because sometimes I've already done it. I do try to film all kinds of street art as well, because some of it is pretty scary looking and some of it is very cute, but it all appeals to different tastes. Some of it can be political, which I don't film. And some of it is just gross, so I don't film that either. But you can see the streets are filled with it. Okay, I've been here about an hour now filming, and I've got a good lot of footage, so I'm off somewhere else now. Back on the train. So here I am at the train, and we're nearly at Crystal Palace. Look, the sun's come out, yay! I'm at Crystal Palace because they have a lake with some fake dinosaur statue things in, and they drain the lake, and they've been sort of renovating the dinosaurs, and I wanted to see how they've been getting on. So come with me and let's have a look. They're over in that park, which is the other side of the station, so I have to get out here and walk down the path to get there. It's become quite windy, so I might have to voice over, but we'll see. The station here is pretty amazing. One thing I don't like about it is all the steps to get out. I'll show you in a minute. Well, you can see actually people are walking up them now, but there always seems a lot. There's actually more if you're on a different platform, but yeah, I could do without all these steps. So this is Crystal Palace Park, and as you can see, there's street art over there. But I've got more than enough. I filmed 60 pieces this morning, so let's go and see if we can find how they're getting on with that lake and the dinosaurs. I was right about those trees and the wind. Through this wire there's a Capel Manor College Crystal Palace Park farm. So they must have students that come and do like work experience on this farm as well. Clearly they've been storing up the hay or getting it out. And right over there is a football ground, Crystal Palace. Must be a bit weird actually for these animals when there's a match on and there's crowds of cheering fans over there and they're just like grazing on the grass, or I know they've got chickens here, so pecking at some corn or something, and the crowds are cheering. This is very steep and it gets slippy. To explain, I used to live around this area and commute to that station and walk through this park. Oh look at Maggie. I do like magpies. I wasn't going to put my hat back on because it's sunny, but all these trees are dripping from the rain, so I need it on. Well, it's just a guess, but I'd say that the farm is having a fountain fitted. There's 3 vans from Fountains Direct. That should be interesting. I'll have to go another visit in about a month's time and see if they've got it all erected. Now we're going down to the lake which they drained where they had the dinosaurs, so because that's a dinosaur head in the ground there. I can see in the distance there they definitely either put a new dinosaur there or clean them up a lot. Bench for no one, look. Or is it for someone? Yeah, like I say, they drained the lake. Oh, and they seem to be putting some more water back in it. This was completely empty at one point. But yeah, they've put new dinosaurs. That's very cool. They look very shiny and new, and there's an even bigger one down this end. I'm so glad I came to film this. This is really good. It's always had a signpost in this park to the sort of dinosaur park part of it, and it's free, but I've always thought it was a little bit disappointing when you walk around it. They look kind of run down, the models or statues or whatever, and they've really done themselves proud. I bet they've been working on this for maybe 2 years. I know it's well over a year since they closed the paths, and then they had to drain the lake, and they had diggers in the lake at one point. Very cool. Oh look, 3 Maggies. I know you can only see 2 because one just ducked down, but there is 3. It's raining again. I reached the top of the hill and it's really chucking it down now. There you go, look, you can see in the puddle, it's really chucking it down now, so not terrifically happy about that. Just using my sun umbrella as a rain umbrella at the moment. Well, I'm going to call it quits for being out and about because, quite frankly, I'm wet enough from the rain. So I might end the video here. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and come back next time. Bye for now. Don't have a hand free to wave. There you go.